Hello, my loves, and welcome to the last reading for 2022. I want to wish you all an amazing 2023. May this year bring you all of the love, abundance, joy, and success that you so deserve. I am Dr. V, and it is my absolute passion and purpose to be here doing these readings for you. And today we're going to get a sneak peek into the energy of what is going on between you and your person, that special person you are watching this video for, in 2023. Now, it can be your twin flame, your soulmate, your beloved, your crush. What may go on? What are the possibilities here in terms of this connection in 2023? So if you're new to this channel, welcome. It is so wonderful to have you. Big hug to all of the new subscribers and to everybody who's already part of the Live Tarot family. I just want to thank you all from the bottom of my heart for being here, for being part of this incredible global community. And I so look forward to being here with you in this new year. So I have some really interesting options in terms of card choices for you. And before we get into that, I just wanted to say that the Blessed Twin Flame Necklace is back in stock. And I'm so excited because now we have a ivory and gold option and a black and gold option. So this is a very special necklace because when you order it, I choose intuitively a necklace for you. Now, each of these has a different design inside of it. So I choose it for you. I place it in my altar where I have been meditating for over 15 years now. I infuse it with high vibrational energy, prayers, and blessings so that you can unite with your person, reunite with somebody that you have been in separation with, or just call in real love into your life. So it is that special token item that you wear on your body that is high vibrational, that helps you to manifest the love that you want. I also send it to you with a handwritten note with a special blessing, as well as a special affirmation that I choose only for you from my Twin Flame Affirmations deck. So if you are international, please do order from my Etsy shop. That's where we process international orders. If you are in the United States, please do order from my website, livetarot.com. Everything is always in the description box below. Also, remember that this is a general reading. Not everything may resonate, but if you'd like to have specific guidance on your unique journey with that special person, you can have a personal reading with me, or you can order any of the oracle decks that I have created to give you clarity in between my readings here on YouTube. So without further ado, let's get right into your card choices. Now you can pick number 1, number 2, number 3, or you can choose them all and take the messages that resonate for you and your situation. So if you'd like to take a deep breath, meditate, see which of these you feel most intuitively guided to. So for group number 1, we have the owl. Follow your intuition. For group number 2, we have the dove. Take a leap of faith. And for group number 3, we have the unicorn. Invite serendipity. So go ahead and make your selection, and we will get started with the owl. All right, my beautiful group 1 that chose the owl. Let's see what is happening between you and your person in 2023. So what are the possible energies here in this connection spirit for our beautiful group 1? You and your person in 2023. Also, stay with me until the end of this reading because we will be getting you divine timing an answer on timing. If you have a question about anything in this relationship that has to do with timing, you can ask that, and we're going to get you just general guidance from Spirit on that. Also, feel free to come back anytime during the next year to this reading to kind of revisit what the reading said, because you might be surprised at, forgetting what was said in it. So if you want a refresher, you can always come back and rewatch your reading. Okay, so we have the 8 of Swords. We have the 5 of Swords. Interesting. And wow, look at this. We have the 4 of Wands. Beautiful energy coming through on that one. So what I'm feeling here is that there has definitely been a lingering energy of, struggle and self-sabotage that you may have been dealing with, Group 1, in 2022, right? So I feel like many of you are, feeling very emotionally and mentally exhausted because there's something about the things that have happened around this connection that have been very triggering for some of you. You may have felt that this connection has really stretched you in ways that no other connection has, as in it has really, really called upon you to mentally, spiritually grow. Okay. And I feel like a lot of what has gone on in this connection has had to do with ego battles or power struggles, and oftentimes that does, that is usually a natural part of a connection. Now, because we have very different mindsets, perhaps different upbringings. Some of you, I'm feeling there's also a geographical distance here. There may be a cultural distance as well. Like sometimes with geographical distance, if you feel that you are in different countries or, very different regions, there may be also mindset differences and cultural differences that come from being in 2 very specific societies. For some of you, I'm feeling that that has also caused some sort of power struggle here, or there's a sense of, being held back, from getting what you want, or, feeling like, your person is holding themselves back. Like, I feel like you have clarity about what it is that you want from this connection, but your person may have been struggling with a lack of clarity. There may have been a lot of mental blocks, physical blocks, as well as blocks that have to do with external circumstances as well, that may have made you very stressed in this relationship, or made you really struggle to understand where is this actually going. Okay, so I feel like that's why we have a progression here, right? Like we've had this kind of very stuck energy, a lot of energy of self-sabotage, a lot of energy of somebody not being able to move forward, okay, due to reasons that they are actually conjuring for themselves. Like this 8 of Swords energy, I feel like from your person is very much about like letting things get them down and making the choice to let those things get them down instead of actually having a fighting spirit, which is more about this 5 of Swords. But I feel like what is happening here is that with this coming through as the central energy, I feel like your person in 2023 is finally getting into that more of a fighting spirit. But along with that also comes a bit of pride, a bit of maybe being a little bit more argumentative, like in the same way that you want them to maybe stand up to people around them, because I do feel for some of you there's some sort of issue here where your person is not able to stand up to toxic people in their life. They may have either family or other situations or people in their life that are really draining their energy, but they maybe with this 8 of Swords throughout 2022, the great frustration maybe here has been that they have been unable to stand up to those people or that situation. They've been holding themselves back, but oftentimes they make the excuse that it's somebody else or it's an outside situation when it's really their own inability to actually take action. So now we're getting them stepping into more of an energy here of fighting for what they want, But I feel like there's a bit of a spillover energy here too, because it may also be a new sense of argumentativeness or a continuation of argumentativeness, you know? So I do feel that your person is struggling with certain ego issues, issues of pride, issues of feeling like they have to, you know, step up and fight for what they want, but they may or may not have had the motivation to do so. But as we are moving into 2023, I feel that they are headed towards making you an offer. Okay, they're headed towards this beautiful Four of Wands, which is literally, if that is what you've been wanting, it's literally marriage, wedding energy. Okay, it's literally the energy of engagement, offer, proposal. So I feel like there is a strong sense of it is time to fight for what is important to me. And I feel like this Five of Swords may have been very much, you know, in 2022 about more of a fight or discussions between the two of you because of their lack of ability to move forward or their lack of ability to fight for this relationship. Whereas in 2023, I feel like this fight is now becoming that fight against outside forces, fight against the things or people that are standing in the way, instead of fighting amongst yourselves. So this is the key transition that I feel is coming through here for you, Group 1, from 2022 to 2023. I feel like 2022, you may have felt like you guys are fighting amongst yourselves, right? Like you are disagreeing. There's a constant conflict between the two of you. You know, there's action that's not being taken. See, oh my gosh, this is amazing. Look at this. Wow. I love this. I love this for you, Group 1. Oh my gosh, look at this. There was definitely a stuck energy throughout 2022 that was very frustrating for you, that made you feel like, where is this going to go? Is 2023 going to be the end for us? Some of you may have even been questioning that. I feel like this Five of Swords is finally turning the tides. Like it's turning from conflict between the two of you to this person saying, I'm not going to let these outside forces or obstacles keep me stuck from moving forward with you. Like instead of fighting with you, I'm gonna fight for you. Okay, let me say this again because it's coming through very powerfully. Instead of fighting with you, they are switching gears in 2023 to fighting for you, fighting for your love, fighting for your relationship, not sabotaging it through their own inaction. Because look at this, we're getting make the effort and action. So I feel in 2022, this person may have not taken solid action. Okay, that's another reason why I feel like you may have been wondering, you know, where is this going? Is this going to go anywhere? Am I ever going to make it to where I want to be in this relationship? Again, with that Four of Wands, some sort of commitment. Now, it doesn't have to be marriage if that's not what you want, but that Four of Wands is very much about making a public commitment, you know, saying, I am with you, you are with me, and we are a team, and we are not going to let anybody else get between us. It's time to take action. It's time to make the effort that is necessary here to move forward. They want this to bear fruit. Look at this. All of these four messages, these oracle card messages, Group 1, have you noticed how powerful they are? They're all about things coming to fruition, things coming to you, and returning back to what you love. Look at this. Your current situation is giving you an opportunity to reevaluate what you want. And I feel like that's what your person is reevaluating, is that they don't want to fight with you. They want to fight for you. They want to fight for this connection. So look at this, getting back to what you love, getting back to you, getting back to why the two of you fell for each other in the first place, getting back to the love that you shared and rebuilding from there so that this relationship in 2023 bears fruit. That is exactly what they are wanting here. And I just love it. I think there is some very powerful energy coming through here about action. Okay, very powerful energy of action, of effort, And this make the effort to me is very much about counteracting that 8 of Swords energy. Beautiful. So let's get some specific messages from them. And I'd really appreciate if you could take a second right now to give this video a thumbs up. Really helps the channel. If you haven't already, this is a wonderful way that you can support this channel in 2023 is please do subscribe. You have no idea. It is free for you, but it literally helps me raise my kids. It literally helps me put them through school. So I have 2 boys, and the 3 of us so deeply appreciate your support from the bottom of our hearts. I want you to believe in me again. I know that I must take full responsibility for my actions. I will earn your trust again. So see, this is why I'm saying there's definitely been this heavier energy from the Swords energy may have very much come out in a lot of tension, stress, disagreements, maybe drama, maybe fights, right? In 2022 that may have caused some sort of rift or lack of trust. I pushed you away because I was scared to commit to a real relationship. So again, see how these are really confirming this energy, right? There may have been a lot of this pushing away because they weren't ready or they didn't know how to handle, you know, the things in their life that they needed to resolve in order to move forward for that 4 of Wands. Beautiful. I keep getting signs that remind me of you. I can't ignore them anymore. I need to reach out to you. So this is a special message for those of you who may be in separation at this time. I feel like your person is deeply regretting this behavior. And in 2023, they will be contacting you, okay? Because it's not over for them. They are feeling you energetically. They're feeling your soul connection. They're feeling you in the 5D. Beautiful. What else can happen here, Spirit? What else can happen between you and your person in 2023? So see, this person is really tired of the isolation that has happened. See, I feel like for many of you, this 8 of Swords and that 5 of Swords has contributed to some sort of a stepping back energy or an energy of isolation that your person feels that they are like missing out on truly being with you, right? So for some of you, this is also an indication of separation, right? This person is missing you. They're afraid of, they don't want to be alone. They're afraid of being alone. They're afraid of losing you forever. There's something here about a mental isolation, right? A physical isolation that may have come through as a result of this, but that is really teaching this person a valuable lesson, right? Of the fact that what they want for you, with you, is that 4 of Wands. They don't want to be alone. They want to be with you. Interesting. I love this because I feel like this is an indication that your person is finally going to take control of whatever has been getting in the way here, okay? And I feel like another very powerful counteracting energy to that limiting energy or self-sabotaging energy of the 8 of Swords is taking massive action, making the effort, and taking control of the situation, not letting situations or people control you, but you empowering yourself. So I love this. Again, look at how many beautiful energies we're getting of your person coming into action, coming into effort, coming into clarity, and giving up the fight with you and fighting for you instead, taking control of the situation. See, self-worth, beautiful. And I feel like, again, what's another amazing way to counteract the limiting energy of the 8 of Swords? A lot of times we sabotage and limit ourselves because, why? Because we are suffering from low self-worth, right? This is why we let other people control us. This is why we let other people manipulate us. This is why we let toxic people or situations rule us. So I feel like your person in 2023, fabulous energy, taking control, becoming worthy, okay? Self-worth, self-esteem, taking action, bearing fruit, coming back to love. This is a powerful Powerful reading of transformation. I love this. There is powerful energy coming your way from your person here, group 1. So if you have a question right now about timing, anything about timing when it comes to this connection, think of that question right now, and here is your answer. And just take this as general guidance. And when I get something like this, 10 months, I feel like Spirit is saying between now and the next 10 months, you will see tremendous transformation. It doesn't mean that, oh, nothing's going to happen, you got to wait 10 months. No, it's, to me, this is the energy of today to 10 months. So in other words, 2023 is going to be amazing and transformational for you and your person. So let me know what you thought in the comment box below. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, or order any of the oracle decks that I have used in this reading, or order the Blessed Twin Flame necklace, all of the links are in the box below. Thank you so much for being here for the last the last reading of 2022, and I just wish you the absolutely best 2023. Love you guys so much. See you all in 2023. All right, my beautiful group number 2 that chose the dove. Let's take a look at what's going on between you and your person in 2023. And make sure you stay with me until the end, because if you have a question about timing, if you have a specific question about anything having to do with timing in your relationship, we're going to ask Spirit and get you a general guidance on timing. And also feel free to check back and watch this reading later on in the year as well, because, and see, right? So you can see what happens. You can always refer back to this reading anytime throughout 2023 as well. So Spirit, what is going on between you and your person? We have the 6 of Swords. We have Temperance. What else between you and your person in 2023? We have the Knight of Wands. Wow, beautiful. So I feel like there is definite movement and motion coming through here in 2023, and that's really lovely. I'm so happy to see this so far, because group number 1 also had a lot of movement and transformation, and I'm also feeling the same here for group number 2. So I love this. There is definite forward movement and balance that is coming through in this connection between you and your person in 2023. And that is going to lead to your person stepping into a much more action-oriented energy. Again, very similar to group 1. So I am loving that, because that's what we want, right? We want 2023 to be a time of abundance, of forward movement in our connection with our special person, right? We don't want any kind of energy of stagnation that may have come through in 2022 to keep chasing us into 2023. So this is why I love this 6 of Swords for you, group 2, because this is literally the energy of it is time to move on. It is time to move forward, right? I love the 6 of Swords precisely for that energy of the, we're getting into this boat. We're going to put the past behind us, and we are going to very boldly and with bravery move forward to a new land, move forward. There are new horizons in front of us. And I love the way it's depicted on this particular card, because look, you see this divine feminine figure who is not even sitting, okay? Like, she is standing in the front of the boat. as in she is ready, right? Like she is enthusiastic. There's an energy of I am ready for what lies next. I'm not even sitting down because I'm enthusiastic and I'm excited for this. And that is the energy that I'm getting between you and your person, that there's certainly things in 2022, shit happened, shit hit the fan. I feel like stuff happened, and you will be, both of you together will be at a point where you are ready to put it in the past and you're ready to move forward together away from whatever that was that happened. Okay, so if you have felt that there's been a stuck energy, if you felt that a lot of stuff has come down, a lot of crap that you didn't want to deal with, I feel like it's on its way out. Okay, because the two of you are making a co-creative decision. You are going to co-create this balance together. How beautiful to get the Temperance as your central energy here. This is powerful, group 2. Major arcana, major spiritual lesson, major spiritual transition and transformation coming through here. So something in 22 was definitely out of balance in this connection. And that is why the two of you are coming together as equal partners, as equal co-creators of your experience, of your relationship, to put that in balance, or whatever was poisoning the well, whatever was poisoning the relationship, bringing it down, taking it out of balance, making the relationship unstable. You are now both committed to bringing it back into temperance. You're both committed to bringing back stability, love, nurturing, co-creation, and balance back. And I love that. In 2023, that is going to be your mutual goal. That is your mutual desire. And I do feel that for whatever has been the need, whatever has been the necessity of putting something behind you, whatever it is that you guys are putting behind you is what is going to bring you back into balance. Like the further you move away from that, like the further with this boat energy of moving forward, the further you put whatever that conflict was, whatever that situation was behind you, the more you are sailing into temperance. The more you are sailing into balance, stability. And to me, the temperance energy is also very much about co-creation. It's very much about, this is not a one-sided thing. There's not one person who is shouldering the burden here. It's not just all on me. It's not just all on you. We are going to bring this connection back into balance together as a team. And as that teamwork progresses into 2023, I feel like your person is really going to be stepping it up. Okay, with this Knight of Wands energy, I feel like that balance is exactly what your person is going to need to start taking a lot of bold and beautiful action in their life and in this connection. So I'm getting the energy from this Knight of Wands that for your person, part of coming into that temperance energy and part of putting stuff behind them is all about moving forward in their life as well as in love. So I feel like they may have been, or you both, maybe you're mirroring each other. Maybe both of you are part of this energy as well, that maybe there was something that was very stuck for one of you or for both of you. It could be either one. Take it as it resonates. Where this 2023 is going to be not just about moving the relationship forward. It's also going to be about being more bold, taking more action in your material world, in your life in general. Like this is about passion, pursuing your passions. It's the love that's a passion, the connection that's a passion, as well as career, abundance. There's a lot of energy here about it's time for us both to transform our lives. Maybe we've been playing it safe in our lives, right? Maybe we've been playing it too safe in our lives beyond the connection. Maybe it's time for us to really pursue our passions so that not only does our relationship grow, but so does our money, so does our position in life. So there's a lot of beautiful, passionate, action-oriented energy that is coming through here. Wow, interesting. Look at this. Wow. Amazing. Okay. So you see how here we are definitely getting energies that may be giving us more information about what needs to be put behind you with that Six of Swords, right? There may be family issues that are being healed in 2023. Maybe there were extremes of emotion, extremes of behavior that came from this. Maybe there was some triggering, some codependency, but I feel like that is all of which is being put behind you with that Six of Swords. There is definite healing going on. There's transitions going on. And I feel, again, I love, look at the fact that we got extremes with Temperance. So this tells me that Spirit is saying that whatever extremes that you may have experienced in this connection with this person in 2022 is finally coming to an end. Because, living in extremes is not a comforting place to be, right? It can be full of drama. It can be full of emotional excess. And what I mean by emotional excess is emotionally exhausting situations, where you just feel like you are spent, you don't have anything more to give, you are just exhausted, you are just tired of all the nonsense, right? So I feel like if you've been experiencing extremes with this person, that is one of the main things that is transitioning out of this relationship in 2023. And that's why we're getting this beautiful Temperance energy, because the extremes of behavior or extremes of maybe negativity, resistance, negative emotions is finally being put behind you. And that is going to be really, really important, because that is what is going to make that Knight of Wands energy become very, very powerful. See, feeling the world. See, this is where I feel like you guys are in an amazing place in 2023. As you put the extremes behind you, as you put anything toxic or negative, resistant, drama, as anything that is holding you back, as you are putting it behind you and healing that. And for some of you, it may come from childhood. It may be inner child wounds. It may be family wounds. It may have to do with toxicity, right? The more you do that, the more you are going to start to feel the world. And what I feel this means is the more the two of you are going to be able to take beautiful action in the world, towards one another, towards love, and towards your goals. I'm getting a lot of goal energy here as well, that the two of you are going to feel like you are supporting each other and nurturing each other and really there for each other in the world, to go out there and do what you want to do without feeling like you're being held back by extremes or difficult situations. The only thing that is real is love. Shift your focus from the problem back to love. Okay, so that's what's also happening between you and your person in 2023. You are shifting your focus away from the problems, right? That Six of Swords, and focusing back on love. And again, Temperance energy is all about focusing on love. So beautiful. I love this. I love this. So let's get some specific messages from your person's higher self. And I'd really appreciate if you take 1 second right now to give this video a like, a thumbs up. Really helps the channel. And if you haven't already, the one gift you could give me in 2023 is to subscribe to the channel. It's absolutely free for you, but you have no idea how powerful it is for me. It literally helps me put my kids through school and support them as a single mom. All three of us, I have 2 boys. We so appreciate you and your support from the bottom of our hearts. I contradict myself and give you mixed messages because I don't know what I want. So just very similar to group 1 again here. This is why, right? So for some of you, the reason why you've had this struggle in 2022 is because somebody here may not have been clear about what they want. And that might have been where these extremes are also coming from, right? There may have been mixed messages. There may have been a lot of conflict. And that may have come from some sort of, inner child wounds or family conflicts that needed to be resolved. So that extremes for some of you may have been some sort of very up and down roller coaster, mixed message kind of behavior that was really holding you guys back. And that is another reason why I'm so glad that that came under that Six of Swords, which tells us that it's time to let that go. Your person is now moving into what they truly want, right? Like all the BS is kind of on its way out with that beautiful Temperance energy. I've made my bed and now I have to lie in it until I can admit my mistakes to myself and to you. Okay. So for some of you, there is a powerful sense of it is time for me to really face my issues, my struggles, my issues that need to be healed and resolved. It's time for me to face why I might be acting in this extreme way. For some of you, take this as it resonates. There may have been a separation because of these extremes, because things just got too much, right? It's just got too much to handle. But I feel like your person is now understanding that those mistakes, right? They're seeing them for what they are. And that is why in 2023, we're getting this, it's time to move forward. It's time to move on. It's time to put it behind us. I'm living the consequences of my bad choices. I lost you and now I'm desperate to get you back. So again, I feel like for some of you, take it as it resonates. There's been some sort of very deep struggle or separation that has occurred because of these extremes and these family issues. But this is why your person the consequences of what has happened, the fallout of it, is what has brought their focus back to love. Okay? Has brought their focus back to temperance, balance. It is time to shift. I love this. This is really great because it shows us that there's a lot of, light bulb moments. Okay, light bulb moments that are happening here. So what else, Spirit, can you tell us? What else is happening in the relationship between you and your person in 2023? Okay, better choices. I love this. So I feel like if you look at these messages right here, we can clearly see that maybe your person had a very hard time using their free will to make the right choices in 2022. And those choices may have led to some sort of a very deep struggle or separation. And now they are shifting with that Temperance energy and that beautiful Knight of Wands energy into finally making the right choices. I love that. That's going to be really, really beautiful. And look at this, shifting out of denial. So I do feel that in 2022, there may have been a lot of repressed emotions, see? Rejection, unable to see below the surface. So I feel like that is very much in alignment with extremes. Like when we are in denial, when we have repressed emotions, when we have things that we are holding on to that are holding us back, it is very easy for that to come out in extremes, extreme behavior, extreme situations, extreme negativity, extreme resistance. Okay. So this is why I feel like your person is using finally their free will, their choices to come out of that denial, to really start healing the family issues. And, there may be some sort of inner child or family issues that have been repressed that in 2023 are going to come out because, see, if they don't, your person has realized that it's going to be the end of the relationship or there's going to be destruction here. I feel like they're really understanding what may have been destroyed. Like for some of you, again, I feel like there is definitely some sort of separation or very deep struggle. There may have been a tower moment that has happened here. Your person is feeling destroyed. Okay. If you are not together at this time, they are feeling like they have really messed this up. They have been in denial. They've been acting in extreme ways and they are not wanting that anymore. Okay. Their free will is all about moving forward. It's all about finding balance and it's all about improving their life in every aspect of it. Okay. So your relationship as well as their overall life so that they can come out of this tower moment or they can come out, they're learning. And it's so interesting that we got this tower moment because didn't I say light bulbs? Light bulbs are going out for this person. And that is exactly what tower moments can be. So if you have a question right now about timing, okay, these two just fell out. So let's see. If you have a question about timing, in this relationship, we're getting February, and March. Okay, so whatever your question is, this is a general guidance from Spirit about the timing around whatever you want in this connection. So let me know what you thought in the comment box below. Very powerful reading, beautiful shifting energies here. Really beautiful, very positive for 2023. If you'd like to order any of the oracle decks that I've created, or the Blessed Twin Flame necklace, or if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, all of the links are always in the box below. So I want to wish you an amazing 2023. Thank you for being here for the last reading of 2022. I know 2023 is going to be amazing. I love you all, and I'll see you all in 2023. My beautiful group 3 that chose the unicorn. Let's take a look at you and your person in 2023. Spirit, please tell us what is possible here. What is going on between you and your person in 2023? So we have beautiful, the Star. We have the Three of Wands. And we have, interesting, the Three of Pentacles or coins. Okay, so we're getting two energies of the three. Okay, so this is very interesting. So what I'm feeling here is that your person is definitely, your person and yourself maybe together, you're definitely coming out of some sort of a darker stage in 2022. I feel like you guys may have been feeling like things have felt a little bit bleak or a little bit dark in your connection, as well as maybe even in life. And what I mean by bleak or dark is there's just some sense of like, you know, we need things to go our way. Like we need to catch a break. I feel like there's been a lot of struggles in 2022. And I also feel that these struggles may have started with your lives in general, like, you know, work situations, geographical situations, third-party situations. And as I always say, third party doesn't have to be romantic. It can be, you know, toxic family members, difficult people, you know, making life difficult in your world. So I feel like there's been a lot of struggle in 2022. I think both of you have tried very hard to keep your hope alive, like, you know, to stay optimistic. I do feel that your person feels that you have been better at that than they have. I feel like they see you as the star, because when does the star shine the brightest? It's in the darkest night sky. So I feel like there's a deep sense of appreciation coming out of 2022 and going into 2023 that your person has for you, as in they feel like you have really come out as the superstar here, that, you know, things were really rough for both of you. I do feel that for some of you, you guys were mirroring each other in the sense that you may have had very similar issues. Like you may have had work-related issues or finance-related issues. You both may have had family or toxic obligations. For some of you, I feel like you may have had some sort of like that third-party situation. But there was definitely a very dark time that both of you were very much struggling to get through. And you really try to shine your light bright. Okay, I feel like your person really sees you as somebody who was trying their best to do what was right and to stay positive and to look at the light side of life as much as possible through this phase of darkness. Okay, so this is why I feel like your person is feeling like there are a lot of things that you guys are waiting to come through in 2023. And I feel like there is definitely an energy of things have been resolving themselves a bit slower than you want them to because of this Three of Wands energy. I feel like both of you are still waiting for something to happen, for something to change. There may have been things that you've put into effect. You know, there may have been actions that you have taken, plans that you've made, things that you've started to implement, but you are waiting in 2023 for things to start falling into place based on the actions that you've already taken or the choices or decisions you've already made. Now, I feel like your person and you are really moving into 2023 with a sense of anticipation. You know, there's a sense of we are waiting for things to fall into place. You know, we've really tried our best to try to deal with some of these issues that came our way in 2022. And now we're kind of waiting to see where the chips fall. We're waiting for the smoke to clear so that we can see what our next steps are in 2023. I do feel that your person is very much about collaborating and co-creating with you with this Three of Coins energy. I feel like they do see you as somebody that they absolutely must have on their team and vice versa. Like you both want to have each other's back in 2023. You know that you've already done that in 2022 through the difficult times. This is a sense of teamwork and co-creation that both of you want to really build upon, expand, and grow in 2023. There's a deep sense of camaraderie. I feel like despite whatever may have been some of the darker moments, I feel like your person very much wants to come into 2023 building upon those darker moments, that okay, we got through those together. That means that we do really well as a team. That means that we are partners, equal partners, collaborators. We are co-creating. We're going to work on this together. Now, I'm also feeling that both of you from this Three of Coins energy, not only do you want to work together as a team to move your relationship and your life forward, but I feel like both of you are also working very hard in your jobs, careers, or businesses to get to that next level. You both may be experiencing, this desire for financial abundance and for this desire to get to the next level financially, because you like the way, if you both work hard, if you both hustle in your specific careers, you both are really good at working with other people, collaborating in teams at work, that's going to bring the two of you up together. Like I do feel that there's a sense of wanting to either move in together or move closer to one another. If you're in a geographical distance, I'm getting the energy that both of you are waiting to see where things fall. Again, 2023 is going to be a lot about let's wait and see where things are going in our material life. Like for those of you who might be in long distance relationships, you might be waiting to see if an offer or a job offer comes through in 2023 that will bring you closer to each other, either in the same town, same city, or even under the same roof. There's definitely movement here that is coming through, that, somebody may be wanting to move, or both of you may be wanting to move closer to one another so you can take this relationship to the next level. That might be something you're both waiting upon. There's a lot of passion around that. There's a lot of excitement around that. You guys may be looking to move, together or move closer to one another. For some of you, that maybe that kind of like darker energy may have been coming from missing each other, being far away from one another, feeling like you have some sort of a physical distance between the two of you. For some of you, it may have, that darker energy may have been coming from a third party situation that needed to be resolved. And again, that Three of Wands, you guys have put certain action into place to resolve that energy. And now you're waiting for, the situation to end or like to, clear up. And I feel like you're still moving into 2023 very much about collaborating with each other and other people in your material life and in your work in order to lift yourselves up in 2023. I feel like there is an up leveling here that is very much on the cards, in the energy here, that the both of you want. Okay, both of you want to up level individually in your careers and your finances, as well as together in the relationship. See, beautiful. Oh my gosh, look at this. You guys have it all coming here in 2023. Look at this tremendous chemistry, the union of hearts. Look at this. There is a connection of love that defies explanation. Okay. Isn't this absolutely beautiful? You have an absolute union of hearts coming through here in 2023. I feel like you guys had this in 2022, but maybe there was just a lot of obstacles. There was a lot of distance or, issues that needed to be resolved. So you didn't feel the depth of that union, even if you were together, right? For some of you, there may have been a separation or a struggle, but I feel like there is so much chemistry. There's so much of a connection here that defies explanation that you guys are in 2023 going to be experiencing, wow, a beautiful uncaging. Okay, so you're going to feel very, very free in 2023. Together. You're going to feel like you're coming out of some sort of a cage that you were in 2022. And I feel like that goes back to that some sense of like this darker energy, this some sense of like darkness or limitations that you were feeling in 2022. Oh my gosh. Wow. We're getting 2 cages here. Look at that. Wow, group 3. That is really rare to get 2 images of cages. Okay, so this tells me that there was definitely something dark in 2022, something very limiting, something that made you, both of you, feel very much like you were caged, you were limited, you were held back. For some of you, there's a third party situation. Your person or you or both of you were in marriages, commitments, relationships that you were very unhappy in, that you felt very, very much caged in, that you, now in 2023, you are working together to finally come out of. Okay, there's something here about being free from anything that is tying you back, free from unhappy, miserable situations that you are not growing in, that is just making you feel stifled, that's making you feel suffocated. But there has definitely been fear about leaving that cage as well. And I feel like that's what this star's energy is all about, is that sometimes the cage is a cage of security, because it's like the known cage versus the unknown of the world outside of the cage, right? So I feel like 2022, you were definitely, both of you, working towards getting rid of your fear, that sometimes the cage can feel like a golden cage, right? It can feel like there's some stability or security within that, but it's really a false sense of stability or security, right? Because you're afraid of what lies outside of it. So I feel like, again, in 2023, you guys are going to experience that uncaging. You're finally going to be ready to experience what life is like outside of whatever cage you feel that you have been in, either emotionally, energetically, vibrationally, or even physically, like just physically stunted. Like, for some of you, this caging energy could also even be that you don't like where you live, and you live far away from each other, so you want to get out of that space. For some of you, the caging energy might just be the specific space you're in. You may not like where you live, you may not like your job, you may not like your country or town or city, and you just need to get out. You need to liberate yourself. That is why we're getting this 3 of Wands energy. Many of you have set that in motion, and you're waiting for the outcome so that you can move, okay? And that 3 of Coins is really going to be all about that collaborative energy to do that. You're going to need that teamwork, and you're going to work together to uncage yourselves. So let's get some specific messages from your person. And I'd really appreciate it if you could take a second to give this video a thumbs up right now. Just hit that like button. Really helps the channel. And the best gift you could give me in 2023 is please subscribe. It's absolutely free to you, but you have no idea the extent to which it helps me, a single mom, literally take care of my kids, literally raise them, put them through school. I have 2 boys, and the 3 of us truly appreciate your support from the bottom of our hearts. It's too scary to admit that I'm in love with you. I've never felt love this deeply before. Do you feel the same way? Okay, so this is why I'm saying, for some of you, that caging energy has been the fear of really giving into this incredible love. See, I feel like for some of you, you might be in a struggle right now because this love that defies explanation, it's this right here. It's so scary. And we're getting the fear as well, right? Sometimes it's easier to be in your cage of security. For some of you, this person, it's not even like it's a third party. Like that cage is their own security of being on their own, of not having to open up and be vulnerable. Sometimes it's too scary to give in to this, this kind of connection that defies all explanation, right? So for some of you, it's not even a third party. It's just you or your person or both of you's fear of letting each other in. The vulnerability, the scariness of admitting that there is this incredible chemistry, incredible love between the two of you. You bring out the best in me. I'm a better partner because of you. I want to cherish you forever. See, this is so lovely. I love this because, again, look at, we're getting the words of uncaging, okay? Bringing out, to me, is also about coming out of these cages. Anything about bringing out, uncaging, freedom, letting loose. That is the energy overall that we're seeing throughout this reading for you guys in 2023. How beautiful. You're going to feel more liberated and more free than you ever have. I feel safe confiding in you. I trust you completely. I can share all of my secrets with you. See, so there's a beautiful connection here. Again, coming back to this union of hearts, this tremendous chemistry, and this tremendous sense of this love that is overflowing, and the love, the heart that is overriding any kind of limitations that you may be feeling. Any kind of stunted energy that you may be feeling is on its way out. So let's see, what else is going on between you and your person in 2023? Beautiful, love it. Romantic energy, why not? Look at this, you have so much to look forward to in this connection. There's going to be a lot of romance here for you in 2023 because you guys have, I think you guys have really, really paid the price in 2022. You've really had to struggle, come out of the struggle, do the internal work, be ready for this union, put these things into motion, and now you're going to be reaping the benefits of romance. Oh my gosh, see? This is amazing. See, I told you this entire reading, I feel like for many of you, what you feel most caged about or what you feel most locked into is where you live or the geographical distance. So somebody is going to be traveling here. There is some travel that is coming up. Now, for some of you who are not in a long distance relationship, there just may be traveling coming up for the two of you together. Look at this. This, if you look at both of these images, they're definitely images of traveling to someplace exotic, traveling to someplace beautiful where it can be just the two of you, maybe a honeymoon, maybe a beautiful vacation. Ooh, I love it. Okay, so maybe that's and there's a ship right here as well. So for some of you, this may even be that you guys go on a cruise, to some beautiful island getaway. I'm feeling energies about cruising, traveling, ships, waiting for this, vacation in 2023 that you may have planned, or maybe a honeymoon that you have planned, or a pre-honeymoon. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. And see, the releasing of all negativity, doubt, fear, and anxiety, unwinding. See, loosen your hold, relax, and unwind. So I do feel that you guys, whatever struggles you had in 2022 are now really coming to an end. This year is going to be all about the union of hearts, your chemistry, your romance, your uncaging, your freedom, and really releasing all which that has held you back and just reveling. I love this. So if you have a question about anything in this relationship regarding timing, you can think about that question right now. And this is just a general guidance from Spirit. Stop obsessing, stay in high vibration. Beautiful. Okay, so that is the answer from Spirit about any kind of time issue that you are asking about. Stop obsessing. That's what Spirit wants you to do, and Spirit wants you to stay in a high vibe. Let me know what you thought in the comment box below. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, or order any of the oracle decks I used in this reading, or order the Blessed Twin Flame necklace, all of the links are in the box below. Thank you for being here for the last reading of 2022. You know I wish you an incredible 2023. Thank you for being here. I so look forward to being with you in all of the years to come, and I'll see you all in 2023.